Hey everyone, this is Scott from Wit Creative. Wanted to give you guys a quick little update on all the fun new stuff that we found out at Shopify Unite. If you didn't know, Wit Creative was at Shopify Unite in San Francisco last weekend, which was a developer conference where we as experts and partners got to meet with the owners and pretty much everyone there at Shopify and go through all the cool stuff that's going to be coming in the next year, what you guys can expect, and the cool things we can start planning for. So the first things, I've got a list here of things we're going to go through. The first one we want to go through that's most applicable to you guys is the fact that Shopify will be getting a new editor, which is awesome. Shopify has already had the best and easiest editor in the game when you're editing your website and you want to make a new slideshow. What this really means and how it really plays out is the fact that you will be able to have drag and drop sections available per page. So if we went to the home page and you said I want a slideshow at the top, we can, as Wit Creative, develop that slideshow so it has one big image on the left, two small ones on the side, and you can say, oh, I want that, and then I want to pull products from a specific collection, and it'll fill those out. So we can go ahead, Wik, as designers, we're given a lot more tools so that we can make layouts in advance for you guys, and then they'll all break down correctly on mobile, everything else nice and easy for you to do. You'll be able to do this per page, so some of the times that we've had difficulties in the past, say you wanted to have a collection of collections page, but at the bottom you also wanted to have a specific video, or you wanted to have an Instagram feed, or you wanted a video side by side with an Instagram feed, or you wanted to frequently asked questions. Now we're going to be able to build that palette of options for you where you can choose those as you want, page by page, knowing that we've developed them and designed them to fit with your brand, to fit with the framework, so that you never have to worry. So there's not any of this feeling of being confined anymore, or I have only limited options and the slideshow has to go at the top. In addition, we can also do some great things like locking content. So if we say, oh, well, we've got a couple interns in here, and I don't want them to have the ability to drag the header all the way down to the footer, and then the whole website's jacked up. So we can now do that as well. So the I say now, this update for the editor, they didn't give us an exact date. They showed it to us. But it's most likely going to be coming in summer, midsummer, late summer, sometime around then. Every theme and everything we do right now will continue to work with this new editor. There's not a problem. The new editor will just give us additional functionality for going forward and making the websites even more compatible. The next one we wanted to get to is Shopify Channels. You probably already know in your Shopify that you're able to add on, let's say, Facebook or Twitter, but that whole area is going to be getting blown out pretty heavily. This supposedly is coming in the next month or so, and that's going to include a lot of great stuff that you guys have been looking for. Selling on Amazon will be in there, automatic integration through Amazon, which is amazing. And what Shopify is going for, and the direction that they kind of put forth, is that they want you to be able to sell on tons of channels out there, but have your Shopify install and your Shopify site really be the hub, and those be the spokes of your tire, so that you can really manage everything you've got going on from one place, and then you got one inventory source, you got all that other good stuff. So that's amazing. The next one, and this one's for Shopify Plus only, which in the past we've talked with quite a few of you about, well, when is the right time to go to Plus? When does it make sense for your business? A lot of you have wholesale websites. Some are doing internationalization, so you've got multiple currencies, multiple languages. What Shopify Scripts allows us to do is to start to write scripts that can change the checkout experience. And why that's cool is, a lot of times right now we'll have things like, oh, if a certain customer comes, let's just say they are a VIP. We want to create a VIP club. And we say anybody that buys over $1,000 worth of our stuff is instantly a VIP. When you're a VIP, when you get into checkout, you should get 10% off always. We can do that now. We can also say, oh, well, if you're VIP or you've ordered more than 2 times, now when you check out, you get the option of net 30, but no one else does. So a lot of times when you guys currently have separate wholesale sites, and a lot of times those facilitate different price rules, different shipping rules, now we'll be able to do that all through one site with Shopify Scripts. Again, Shopify Plus, which talking with the right people told us that essentially it's going to be a flat fee of $2,000 a month. Again, that gets you no transactional fees. You still have to have a payment processor, but let's say you have a payment processor that has a 1.5 rate, you'll have no transactional fees at all. Also Shopify Scripts and enhanced speed, a bunch of other kind of stuff. But the Shopify Scripts really a big bonus for a lot of you, bigger stores that are looking for internationalization, multiple currencies, all that good stuff. There's not a whole lot of these just coming directly off the shelf. They will need to be coded. These will probably come out pretty quickly in the developer community, and we'll be able to leverage those. But those are coming. Those will be really great. And the last 2 I want to talk about. We'll go 3, but the last 2 are kind of one and the same, and that's the Shopify JavaScript SDK and also the Shopify for WordPress. So part of this multiple channel is not only plugging in standard channels, but giving us more tools as developers to tie in channels that we want. So whether that be on your WordPress, so Shopify for WordPress is now coming out, and it's going to make a streamlined cart experience from other places. So say you have a microsite that's on WordPress that you want to sell directly from. You're doing a landing page for a cool advertising campaign and you want to sell directly from there. You no longer have to send them over to Shopify to then complete the purchase. You can do the whole purchase page right there in WordPress, in HTML, in whatever you want. And when they click it, they can go directly to checkout and have that full streamlined process. So really cool stuff. It's not just channels. It's giving us the developer kit to be able to build those channels directly ourselves. So it starts to open up a lot of doors when you're looking at where you want to go with things. Part of that is that the last one is that the app framework got a big boost and a big upgrade, which makes it a lot easier to make mobile apps. That's not really something that Wix is going to be diving into anytime soon. We do have partners that will help with that if you guys want. But making it so that auto login, all that kind of good stuff in an app, using Apple Pay so it's one-touch purchase if customers want that through your app. A lot of different things that can help make the mobile conversion even higher. So anyways, that's the good stuff that we got. We'll have a lot more information on this stuff as it comes out. It will all be dropping relatively soon. Shopify Scripts for Plus members is out right now. If you're one of our Plus members, we've most likely already installed it for you, and you'll find it under the apps section. If you get in there, it's probably going to be really confusing. But we do have Shopify Scripts right now. We have channels supposedly rolling out in the next month to help you roll in a few of your different channels and popular channels. And then the editor, we're told that we're going to get an early pass to it. And so we can start developing things in advance so that right when it comes live, if you want some of these features, we can make those available. So we'll let you know more on that. Hope you had a great week. We had an awesome time in San Francisco, missed out on all the snowstorm. We didn't feel bad about that at all. And hope you're having a great time. Definitely contact us if you have any questions about any of these things or you want us to chat with our reps even further about them. But really good stuff. The future of Shopify is going to be really exciting. You guys definitely built your house on the strongest foundation, and it's going to get even better than it already is. So thanks again, and talk to you soon.